telling me they expect a flat opening here on the Dow Jones Industrial Average this morning. They say this is a market that is taking a deep breath heading into tomorrow's PPI report. It's a market that is still considering where interest rates are going to go, and we've got two Fed officials speaking today. Likely traders will be riveted on those. In terms of some individual stocks, traders here telling me it looks like AHP, American Home Products, is going to be under
a gain Friday in what was considered a key turnaround week. Today, the markets are back to worrying about interest rates and inflation. Alan Greenspan, speaking earlier today, didn't do anything to change anyone's mind that perhaps the Fed isn't thinking about it raising interest rates. Also, price of oil now trading at Gulf War levels once again. So that's an inflationary, worrisome moment that happens here. Tech stocks are doing okay, but there's some significant selling in a number of groups beyond the Dow Industrials. The Transportation Index is sliding 62 points, and the Dow Utility Index is down about 3 and was recovering up 500 points for all of last week, and today losing 200 of them. Mainly what was going on here were those interest rate jitters back with a vengeance, really. Alan Greenspan spoke earlier today. The Federal Reserve Chairman pretty much indicated that interest rates are going up, and the market still can't come to terms with that because nobody's sure how third quarter numbers are going to add up. Last year, the banks and brokerages had a tough third quarter because of what was happening around the world that was impacting their business, and there were hopes that all these banks would rebound quite nicely this year. Now, some people are getting a little nervous about the estimates on some of the banks. Let's take a look at how the stocks are faring, first of all, and that would include some of the big banks like Citigroup, the Dow component. It's faring estimates, but suggested that the consensus estimates on Chase might be a little bit high. One other analyst at Lehman Brothers said that speculation about its earnings a few days back, it's currently off. Is off about 50 cents at the moment. The strength in today's market has been in many of the tech stocks and the oil stocks. You showed how Chevron was doing. Oil across the board also strong. Crude oil prices continuing to rise. So that has been the strength in the market. So some of these individual sectors have a lot of news behind them. It's just that some of the moves are sort of counting each other out, and now the Dow is only off about 2, and it's been that way for much of the session. Lars, Bill?
Well, you know, it's been very interesting, Rhonda, looking at the financial stocks over the past several sessions. In fact, since mid-July, this has been a group that has really been under, as you noted, consistent pressure. Is there any sign or any feeling, any talk on the floor that maybe this group has been beat up enough yet? Or how much lower do they think these stocks can go?
You know, it's funny with these stocks because you're right. They were the first group to sell off when everyone started worrying about interest rates. First, the financial stocks got hit. And while they continue to sell off, there have been a number of prominent analysts that have talked up financial stocks, most recently 3, and we're also seeing strength in the NASDAQ. Let's